The green flag
is out.
Getting set to come out, and we are racing here in senior medium. A good start for the PPK BJR machine of McKeithen to get up to the lead of this race. Dirt getting kicked up, and we are officially underway.
So just a couple of corners in, and we've already got one or two wide there. A couple of VLRs going wide. Looked like it might have been Cale Zimmerman. Spun a little bit sideways there at a 5. He eggs onto it. Into the dirt for... Oh, man.
Oh, that's going to be bad that he jumped back into the line there, but... it's going to cause major havoc.
A ton. 4, 5 wide. Just an absolute dust pile coming out of the horseshoe and into the cell tower. We'll have to break that down, I'm sure, in a few moments, but that has split our field up tremendously now as they work into the green corner. Half a lap in to lap number 1. Brandon Jarsakrak and James Overbeck working by on Colin Warren.
I tell you what, Paulie Massimino was one of the drivers that got collected there at the start of that one, and more drivers here, but look at this change for the lead. Here comes Jordan Pryor, and so does Ian Quinn.
Right behind Ian Quinn there, and they have already, it looks like, gone by Jordan Pryor, so move the Coyote up and in to the second spot, and now he's going for the lead in the green corner.
Christopher McKeithen to the point, the reigning champ, goes back up. Ian Quinn, hand in the air. Is that issues for Ian Quinn, who's fading back? That would be a heartbreak for the Steel Motorsports team. But Brandon Jarsakrak able to get ahead of everybody. McKeithen stuck on the outside there on the exit of scoreboard. The old man leads us away here. James Overbeck already with a win on the weekend, sits in the third spot.
Yeah, you think Colin Warren maybe could have a shot here today, go home with at least one win. He's one of our biggest winners in CKNA, and right now he's in second, and it looks like he's going to push Brandon Jarsakrak. That's what he needs to do so they can get away from the rest of the pack.
Now he's making some moves. Looking on the inside of Gensheimer. Paulie Massimino able to get through. Hudson Brown now slots in behind Gensheimer.
Massimino wasted no time coming from that 10th position to get up to 7th. Like I said, Massimino's been strong this whole weekend. He has really been putting on a driving clinic for the other people that he's been coaching and stuff. He's been doing an excellent job here all weekend, and don't count him out. He could maybe come up to the front and put a challenge on, definitely for a podium finish.
And Colin Warren now, goodness gracious, he's getting swarmed. Christopher McKeithen got through. Paulie Massimino getting side by side with Warren there. Brown in this mix. Gensheimer just sitting passenger to it all. But McKeithen gets back up to the top 4. There goes Brown to the bottom of the racetrack. He gets through. Chase Jones pulling off to the side here. Chase Jones has issues in almost the exact same corner where he broke down last weekend at the Mark Harrison Memorial. Chase Jones is out of the Grand National Championship. Oh, James Overbeck gets together with Brandon Jarsakrak.
Oh, man, what a tough... You have got to be kidding me. James Overbeck, Brandon Jarsakrak, teammates collide. Chase Jones goes out in turn number 5. This race has absolutely exploded, and the fans in the stands have come unglued. New leader again. Paulie Massimino has never won the Grand Nats before. He goes by on Colin Warren as Ian Quinn drops to around 9th or 10th behind Jordan Pryor, and we still have a long ways to go. Henry Wheeler, they're closing in. They are 4th, 5th, 6th. Nicky Palladino in the mix here. There's McKeithen. P3 on the racetrack as he rides behind Colin Warren.
Yeah, now Hudson Brown has moved up, and he is in contention here. Brown, I believe, now up into that 4th spot. He's on the podium.
What a way for this race to kind of play out as we get to the midpoint of it. We're about more than a third through the way as McKeithen now looking to go on Colin Warren and join teammate of Paulie Massimino up there inside for Colin Warren. Colin Warren up in the air. He goes around. Unfortunate there for Christopher McKeithen. He's out of this race early.
Oh, man. BJR getting... But two of them took themselves out. I don't know what happened there.
Well, and I think that goes the onboard shot, and I'm pretty sure that camera just went flying off and into the outside. I thought we were going to be safe.
Wow, what a run by Owen Lloyd, and never count Owen Lloyd out. He's in that position where he could get a win here. It's going to be tough. Henry Wheeler out in front.
On your live feed here, Frank and a couple of the other Texas locals still battling it out. Owen Lloyd goes to the point for the MGM Espionage team. How about it for Owen Lloyd? Already has one Grand National Championship to his name here today. Henry Wheeler falls back to second. That looks to be Hudson Brown, Iannello is up, but I think Hudson Brown could be out of this race here prematurely. Hudson Brown's not in the top 5. Hudson Brown is out of this race early.
Not sure what happened. I didn't see it.
Nope.
6 laps remain. Owen Lloyd with an opportunity to go 2 for 3 on the day. Something I'll have to check if anyone has done before. A senior heavy and a senior medium win. Could he pull it off? As there goes Colin Warren, the winningest driver, the most decorated Grand Nationals competitor, into 3rd as he continues to keep himself no worse than the lead pack. And they're battling again behind. This time off the racetrack goes Ian Quinn. I don't think we're done with attrition and chaos. How about some moves or an attempt at a move in turn number 5? Colin Warren and Henry Wheeler starting to build a bit of a rivalry now.
Yeah, you saw the biggest issue there for Colin Warren. Moved to the inside, thought better of it, moved out, and then committed to the move. And when you have some doubts like that, that's not going to give you any confidence to go late on the brakes. So Warren still sitting there in the 3rd spot, but here comes Henry Wheeler. He's able to get clear. Colin Warren gets through on Owen Lloyd there as well. They continue to go side by side in the scoreboard. Henry Wheeler goes to the point. Owen Lloyd stuck on the outside. Pryor looks to get through. And here comes Paulie Massimino.
John Lucas Savalio not far behind either, trying to make another Burrell Art inside the top 6. That'll be 3 of the 6 now. But with Warren getting the move done on Wheeler in that shark fin, Colin Warren to the lead. Here goes Ian Quinn back up to the point of the field again. He'll make it 7 deep up front. 4 laps remaining, and Colin Warren on that TS Racing VLR in the senior medium class where he fought with everything he had last year and got his heart broken time and time again, lap after lap.
This year coming in with the best shot when it looked like he had a lot of help at the start, but all his teammates are out of this race. All of the front runners are out of this race here early, and Massimino gonna have to fight them on their own. Owen Lloyd gets through. Gianluca Savalio's up to 5th.
Oh, there we go. Side by side, Jordan Pryor, Henry Wheeler. Burrell on Burrell right there. Prime Power Team versus Steel Motorsports. Lloyd into 3rd. Now Savalio goes through. Massimino with a nice move down low. Now he'll bring Ian Quinn alongside.
Was able to get it done there, and Warren, he fell just short there, but helped Amundsen get to grips with that VLR cart. But now Henry Wheeler's going to go through to the point of the field. Owen Lloyd as well, sitting there in 3rd. 3 different manufacturers in your top 3. For Colin Warren as well, this is the closest that he's going to get to a race win as Ian Quinn goes up to 3rd.
Ian Quinn is looking really strong, but for another driver that's been up front here that doesn't have a Grand Nats win yet, he's going to get shuffled to the wayside.
And
Owen
that's going
Lloyd.
to allow the top 2 to pull away.
Yeah, a huge gap now. The white flag waves and the spotlight shifts. It's Henry Wheeler and Mark Steel Motorsports.
He sees he's got a good gap, so you can count on that. Colin Warren's going to make a move here. Not sure why he's putting up his hands.
He's trying to tell him not to defend.
Wheeler.
He's trying to let Henry know and build some trust. He's saying, don't block till the end. At least get the 2 of us a top 2 run. I don't know if you'll see Colin even maybe want to make that move till I-70. But if I'm Henry and I've watched the previous 8 main events, I know that my odds are not in my favor.
Not good.
If it's 1-1 and I lead the way out of I-70. So I would disregard that and go to the low side and back things up until we get a real fight for second. I don't think he's doing that though.
No, he's
trusting
not.
Colin. Now he'll fade maybe a little low towards the shark fin, but still a normal line in the scoreboard hairpin. 1st or 2nd is what either one of these drivers could potentially lock themselves into if they stay clean out of the last corner on the racetrack. Final time, I-70 for senior medium, Jordan Pryor and Owen Lloyd. Too far back to be able to get there. Henry Wheeler has never won the Grand Nats before. Colin Warren is the winningest driver. Side by side, drag race to the line, and Warren's got him.
Warren gets it.
Wow. Colin Warren is your Grand National champion in 2024, and you see the sign of sportsmanship there, the 2 shaking hands across the line. That was the best race that I think we've seen all year across the National Series. You had it all. You had the wrecks, you had the heartbreaks, you had the stories.